Bonjour. Bon. Bonjour les amis. Je m'appelle Khoa KSOA. Ravi de vous rencontrer. Ravi de vous rencontrer. Enchanté. Enchanté. Ça va? Ça va? Ça va. Ça va bien? Ça va bien. Ça va très bien, merci. Très bien, merci. Zéro, un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 13. 13, I believe so. Let me check it. 30, 30, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 40, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. 5, 50, 50, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 60, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 11, 72, 73, 74, 65, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 5, 5, 5, 15, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. I know 79, and then 80, 80, 80, 4, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 10, 10, 10, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, so in this part I have to speak English because I have to show myself how to learn the regular and irregular verb and how to form the regular in the correct form. So in this so for now, I think that I want to focus on this lesson. Then I wanna just try my best to learn it. Then I'm gonna need a actually what I need a thing that I can really write everything that I want it. Right. I'm gonna say that it's gonna be this one. You see, this is my notebook that at the beginning I think that I'm gonna use this, but not for until I'm gonna for learning French. But now I have this note, and it's gonna be a better. I think it's gonna be better than this one, and I think I'm gonna use this one for learning French instead of this one. I think that I'm gonna use this one as a stuff, um, like I'm gonna go here, then I'm gonna have uh, how can they do that? I have no idea. How can they do that? How can I? Oh, that it's not possible. The monster. Right. I have no idea. Uh, but for them, I don't really care about that. Yeah, I don't really care about that. So for now, I'm gonna use it as this stuff, just writing. Just write that. Just write down if I really want to learn it. Yeah, if I want to learn something, I have to write it down. I cannot just speak it out. So this is the thing that I can write everything I want, but actually, this one it has to over all of the words that I want to write on it. So so I can say that a regular verb, regular verb. Regular verb with er verb with er. Like, so I have er is gonna be arrive. So it's gonna be to arrive. So the first one is gonna be so I'm gonna divide it in half. I want to to save as many space as I want if I really want to run it. So for this one, it's gonna be the, have to, have il, and then on. First one I have nous, vous, Ils, elles. So for je suis, just like arrive. I'm gonna just put out the er and the e on it. And the second one is gonna be es. The third one is gonna be just e. This one is gonna be on. This one is gonna be yes, and this one is gonna be. You check it right. So e. Oh, I did it correct. So I have one exception for this er verb. That is, if the word, if at the end of the word like this one, like manner. So manner like this. I don't know how to pronounce it. Alright, so if we have this one, so I cannot. So like we have to add an e in there to have the g make a g sound like Charlie, otherwise make the your sound like yours. So I'm gonna just put even out and just put the e on it, like, and then I just have the thing I really want to add on it, like here, and then bar here, and then I have like O and S. Vu, like for just a nu, vu, nu. So vous allez vous. What is vous? I forgot it. So this one's gonna be like that, right? Alright. So for the IR verb, for the IR verb, for the IR verb, I have for the IR verb, I have like to fini, this one. I have this is fi, this is to finish. So for the zer, to, and for il, l, on, this one's gonna be vous, nous, vous, it should be nous first, nous, vous, il, elle. So the first one, I'm gonna put out the IR. Put out the IR, right? And then the first one I'm gonna add like IS. The second one is gonna be IS. The third one is gonna be IT. NIT. This one is gonna be FIN, and then I have ISSONT. ONS. Oh, this one ONT. ISSEZ. Fini. ISSO. So ENT. Like ISSONS. ISSEZ. ISSENT. That's mostly good of it. Then ren, vendre, to sell. So that's to be this one here, to sell. For this one, for 0 to here, accessory L, and for on, just have like put out the RE, put out the RE, put out the RE, and then I'm gonna have like, so to sell, the first one I have X, the second one I also have S, the third one I have nothing. This is gonna be nous, vous, and il, as L S. And the third one is going to be O and S, EZ, and NT. It's going to be the same with this one. Right, and so O and S, EZ, ENT, sorry, and Z. So when O and S, when EZ, when ENT. So for the RE verb, I have the ending sounds. It's gonna be the endings is gonna be like, so the first one for example is gonna be arrive, to arrive. So this one, sorry, but I have to check the mail for this one. I have to check the mail for the building the PC stuff. I'm not sure if feedback for building a PC is. Wait a minute, building a PC? I don't really think that I did it. Like, I think that he marked it. I'm not sure which one. Just go there and double check it again. It's just like vous in French. Vous, you, nous, how about nous? Nous, vous, they. Oh, so the, do, they. Right, so now I'm gonna go to my course. Then I'm going to go to assignment. Here it's gonna be here. Oh, wait a minute. What? Where my mistake? Why it just have 14.8. More explain. Let's do think your. Oh, okay, that's it. Anyways, actually, I don't really need it to be 100%, like 95 something. I just need it should be over 85. That's it. I don't really need it any higher. Just leave it at that. Just leave it at that. It's good for me now. It's very good for me for now. Alright, turn it off now. I'm gonna go back to my work. So for the regular verb for the RE, like this word, the first one I have to put out the ER. So I have V. The first one I have to add is zer. For the zer, I'm gonna have this one. For the two, I'm gonna have I'm gonna add really, but I have ES. And then for the L, and then on. I'm gonna have R, E, actually, it should be V. I have E over here. Like E, E, S, E. And then this one I have nu, vu, do, vu. Right? Nu, vu. So, nu, so this one's gonna be for nu. Just keep it, and then O and S, and then vu, just keep it, and then EZ, and then L, then plural, it's gonna be good. And it's gonna be, it should be like E, ES, E, O and S, EZ, ENT. So E, ERT, or as is an ENT, so it's perfect. So for the regular verb, I have to finish Then for the zer, I just put out the ir, add is to fi, put out just is. Then I have to il, l, on, it's gonna be it. This one is gonna be new is gonna be ensont, actually on s. Then vu, and this one just like that. And then iss and then new vu, and ear l, it's gonna be fi ni ssent, like is it, iszons, is nsent, is Oh, for the exception for the verb, I have to cover like for the G sound, for the it just for the new, for the exception. So that will mean I have to keep an e on it. So I have to move on to the re verb. So for the re, I have like re, friend, to sell. So for the zer, I'm gonna put out like first one, I'm gonna put out the re, and I'm gonna add like as zer. Then I have two, just the same as, and il, l, on, and then just nothing. Then for new, it's gonna be ons, then vu, iz, then I have here, and then here, when ent. So it's gonna be ss nothing, ons is ent, ss nothing, ons is ent. So the first one I have like es, and then it should be it must be like ons is ent. The second one I'm gonna have like for the that's for the re, but for the ear I have the exception for the new in the ending. It has like ger. It's just for the new. And then we move on the ir. So the ir I have like is, it, ins, 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 and for the third one, I'm gonna have like re. So the first one, I'm gonna have like put out re, and then I'm gonna s nothing, ons is ent. That's good. That would be perfect, right? Also, so I think that's today. It's too big for today, though. Then tomorrow I'm gonna move on. So I think I have to learn some basic verb that I really needed. So tomorrow is gonna be 5 word, and the day routine. This is gonna be like for his, her, I, you, their, some stuff, that stuff. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna put like from 100 or something, or some stuff like that. I'm gonna put it over here. So I'm gonna do it later, if we have time. Right. So now let's back up. Okay, so merci beaucoup, merci beaucoup, oh, merci beaucoup, oh, merci beaucoup, au revoir, merci beaucoup, au revoir. Bon giọt này, I don't know what it means. Salut.